Turkey. So this is Conan. Conan has apparently recovered from his parvo. He's pretty much back to his old self. And just kind of wanted to show you guys what I did to help him through it. I did a little bit more than what the vet told us to do, so wanted to share that with you. He's so cute. You're cute. And today is November 4th, Monday, 11:04. So I just wanted to show you the date for today. Here's our vet bills. I wanted to show you guys real quick. This is one estimate. This is for the hospitalization. And this is for medication. And then the dates for the 25th on this one. And these are bills that we've paid already. 217, 149, 98, and then these we still have due. So we still have to pay these. So it's a significant amount of money, but we didn't pay these two, the first two. These are just a quote. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea as to what we were quoted for his treatment, and then I'm going to show you how we treated him on top of what the vet gave us. This is what I ended up giving him, because I was kind of thinking, how do I help this dog? Because we all know that parvo attacks the intestinal tract, and the dog can't absorb nutrients because the virus basically eats away at their intestines, and they die of dehydration, malnutrition, possible sepsis, all kinds of stuff. This is what I gave him. This is goat colostrum. My goats had their babies early this spring, and I froze the colostrum, and it just hit me all of a sudden. I was like, okay, goat milk itself, it's antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, and antimicrobial. So it's got all these properties in the milk, so I thought, well, why not? You know, it just hit me. Colostrum is basically an entire immune system in a jar or in a bag. And it's the first milk that the baby gets, and the female, once she has her babies, will only make this milk right after the babies are born. It's the first milk, the most important milk the baby will get. So I had 2 of these jars, and I used one jar. I kind of floated it in some really warm water, and I used a small syringe. I syringe fed the entire jar to the puppy, one syringe at a time. A couple hours after that, I started syringe feeding him the milk. 12 hours later, he was running, playing, he was eating and drinking. He just ate an entire bowl. He ate the whole thing. Oh, no, there's 2 pieces left in there. But he's eating regular puppy food. But yeah, so this is pretty much all I did. Of course, we did use the IV fluids. We used the IV fluids. We used the antibiotics. We haven't used the anti-nausea pills, and this is the 3rd day. But within, I would say, 12 to 14 hours after I gave him the colostrum and the milk, he was pretty much back to his old self. This is fresh, raw product that is not boiled, not processed, not diluted. It's straight from the goat into the jar, into the freezer. If you boil it, forget it. It doesn't have any kind of properties. You just basically killed everything that's in there. So you wanna if you have a puppy with parvo, I realize that goat colostrum is insanely difficult to find, and it's expensive. I mean, this jar would probably sell for, I don't know, $75, $100, because this is from one goat. This little jar is from one goat. They don't really make a lot of colostrum because the babies, when they're newborns, they don't drink that much, so you don't really get a whole lot of this stuff. But this is basically literally liquid gold. And I am so glad I saved this because it made a huge difference. Everything you need, everything that you need for your digestive system to function is right here in this jar. And this is your maintenance of that system. We haven't given him any IV fluids under the skin for about 3 days now. There has been absolutely no vomiting, no diarrhea. His stools are back to normal. He's eating, he's drinking, he's playing. He's back to his old self. I don't think this is a cure. I do think that it makes a dramatic difference. I would recommend if you have a puppy with parvo and you have access to colostrum, shoot, even if you have colostrum from a human at this point, I don't know. When you get desperate, when you get to a point like I got where you knew for a fact your puppy was going to die if you didn't do something, this is what I opted to go with. This is what I decided that was going to be his best chance. And somehow, some way, it worked for us. I do realize that getting your hands on raw goat products can be difficult for some people. And if you have access to goat colostrum, if you know anybody that has goats, if they're a good goat owner and they breed their goats, they usually should have some colostrum frozen. If you're lucky, maybe they'll share it with you. I know I would. This worked for us, and I hope it'll work for you. Drooling. Get out of here. Dirtling dog. Okay, enough! Good Lord. Dork. Gracious, great balls of fire. I don't want you, Tyre, over here. Go play with it over there.